Hello. Thank you for joining us during the 2023 Nevis Outreach Virtual Conference. Welcome to Membership Matters, discovering the critical role of membership in fulfilling our mission. My name is Whitney Casal. I'm the Director of Membership and Metrics at Nevis Outreach. I'm also an adult with Nevis, as well as a longtime volunteer and community member of the organization. Before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our members for joining us today. Membership is a key component in helping Nevis Outreach achieve our mission, which we'll speak more about here shortly, of bringing awareness, providing support, and finding cures for people affected by congenital melanocytic nevi and related disorders. If you are already a member or a supporting member, we thank you. And if you're not yet, we warmly welcome you to join us. I'd like to take a moment to outline the goals of today's presentation. During this time together, we'll talk a bit about the initial process of developing and implementing the membership program. You'll also hear us distinguish between what a member is and is not, as well as our desired outcomes at the time of our program launching. We'll also speak to the reasoning for and importance of membership, both for you as an individual in the Nevis community, as well as for the growth and success of Nevis Outreach as an organization. Finally, you'll hear about future projects and goals and ways you can support us in accomplishing them. With the launch of a brand new membership program last year, we found there were some questions about what is a member? How do I know if I'm an official member? We'll take a moment to briefly touch on and clarify this subject. Of course, there are a multitude of ways to get involved at Nevis Outreach. You may be someone who donates resources such as money or time as a volunteer. You may attend our biannual conference, participate in our Facebook group, perhaps all of the above. The main differentiation of being an official member is your consent. As we've never had an official way to call you a member before this program launched, we do ask that individuals and families fill out a membership registration form. This is for you. It's your way of confirming, yes, I want to be a member of this organization. And it's our way of recording who's officially affiliated with Nevis Outreach. In a moment, we'll speak a bit more to why it's so important to be able to do that. When speaking about what a member is, it may be equally as helpful to address what it is not. First, the membership program is not a medical registry. It's open to anyone who wants to join. It's not only for people with CMN. That means anybody, regardless of if they have CMN or not, whether they know someone with CMN or not, can become a member of Nevis Outreach if they'd like to support the organization and our mission. A second misconception is that being a donor automatically makes you a member. It is true that many members also make donations and financial contributions, whether as an outreach angel or through member fees, etc., and we highly appreciate those. But as we spoke to in the previous slide, the consent piece is important and required. We can't force anyone to be a member without them choosing to be. So we do distinguish between the two, although there can be some overlap. An example to illustrate this, let's say you hold a fundraiser and your employer donates $100. They are now a donor, but may not necessarily want to be a member. They might not be interested in receiving ongoing communications about Nevis Outreach. So when it comes to membership, one might consider the desired level of involvement or their level of personal connection to the organization. Lastly, we realize that implementing a new program can sometimes in the beginning feel a bit like a hurdle. We're asking you to support us by taking on a small effort to register. This program was and is in no way intended to separate or alienate any longtime community members. In fact, quite the opposite. we hope that you'll see the benefits and importance of this step in making Nevis Outreach a more robust organization, and that you'll help us in making it a success by becoming a member if you have not already. A small review, the membership program was developed from January until May 2022, and it officially launched in June 2022. It was then introduced to our community at the Reunite conference in Denver, Colorado. Some of our primary goals in launching this program included gaining tangible data about our community. This data is instrumental in our success as an organization. Oftentimes, funding, grants, medical research applications require metrics, that is, facts, figures, numbers about the makeup and the representation of our community, which previously was not accessible. It virtually did not exist for us. So our hope was to know more about our members, including where in the world they are. We also aimed to amplify member voices and provide a platform when it comes to decision-making within the organization. Additionally, we knew we could do a better job of recognizing the incredible contributions you all make to Nevis Outreach, and we hoped that this membership program would aid in doing a better job of that. And finally, we dreamed of creating a more personalized experience where each individual person feels seen, supported, and connected to the resources that can make a difference in their journey. Our year in review, our first year of the membership program has been a fantastic success. Currently, we have approximately 735 members living in 36 different countries, which is astounding. I'll also remind you, these are only the people who have filled out a member registration form. So we know that between our donors and our Facebook group, Nevis Outreach has an even wider reach beyond these numbers. We are, however, very excited to be able to report these numbers for the first time ever. We can see that the highest concentration of our membership lives in the United States, Canada, and Australia, and that within the US, the highest concentration of members live in the states of California, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Colorado, something we never knew before. Our membership represents approximately 346 households where someone with CMN is. Previously, we had about 144 Nevis households recorded just through our donor database. So you can see the significant increase that between the two, we almost reached about 500 if we put them together. This is extremely exciting to be able to see and track, because for a rare disease organization, the number one thing we need to be able to show and prove is how many people with CMN we're actually reaching and impacting. Our communications have improved and grown. We've launched a newsletter exclusive for our members called Membership Mondays, as well as a series of member spotlights to introduce members of our community to each other, hopefully bring you a little bit closer. Nevis Outreach has developed several benefits or perks for our members, including member and Nevis owner birthday celebrations via social media, and a member directory, but also tangible resources, for example, for psychological and mental health, which you'll hear more about in tomorrow's session called Psychosocial Impacts of CMN. So make sure you don't miss that. Our members have taken part in surveys and polls, which have influenced decision-making seen throughout the last year. This includes our new branding, as well as the 2024 conference location. Our official member base will always be the first place we go for feedback. And as a member, you'll be the first to hear news from Nevis Outreach. We touched on this a bit already when speaking about the population of our membership. The accurate and precise data we have responsibly collected provides Nevis Outreach with an elevated level of credibility and influence. This is true in various contexts, such as engaging with legislators, applying for grants, proposing research projects and collaborations. We hear it often from many spheres. We are a rare disease. That means the more information and specific data Nevis Outreach has about our community, since there's not much out there in the world, the greater possibility we'll have to measure the impact of our work and get others on board to support us in improving the lives of people with CMN. Looking ahead, we have exciting projects and goals in store for the future of membership and Nevis Outreach as a whole. Within the next 1 to 2 years, we hope to grow our membership base, both to expand our data, but also to fortify this amazing community with power in numbers and to better connect all of you with each other, with other Nevis families. We will strive to expand member benefits and continue elevating your experience as a member at Nevis Outreach. We hope to provide text communications, create more personalized materials for Nevis owners broken down by age groups, and introduce even a private social network. Of course, one of our main goals is to continue creating more resources for our member base, including informational documents, best practices, videos with experts, and developing these resources with international accessibility in mind, potentially translating them into other languages. Lastly, our goal for the time ahead is to implement more robust programming for our membership, which would include ongoing virtual support groups and workshops. In my role as Director of Membership and Metrics, I'll also be supporting other projects in Nevis Outreach in general. And many of these projects require metrics from our membership, so membership still plays an integral role in their success. And some of these include advocacy initiatives through storytelling and supporting the in-person conference planning, as well as regional group efforts. Finally, let's explore how you can support Nevis Outreach and become an active participant in our mission, specifically through membership. If you're not yet a member, we do encourage you to become one. Our membership program offers different tiers and a range of benefits to suit your preferences and needs. Joining is easy. Just visit our website at nevis.org/membership, or you can email us at info@nevis.org. If you're already a member at the basic tier, we invite you to upgrade to become a supporting member. This includes a very, very low once yearly membership fee and provides you with a huge amount of extended benefits. You can also help us grow our community by recruiting to people who can benefit from our resources and support, or perhaps just care about you and your loved ones with CMN. Tell them about the role membership plays in supporting Nevis Outreach and in turn, supporting you. Lastly, you can increase your impact by becoming a recurring donor, also known as an outreach angel, or volunteering your time and experience. Thank you again for joining us today. Hopefully, you have a better understanding of the critical role of membership within Nevis Outreach, and that you'll continue to support us and your loved ones by becoming a member. Your support and engagement are absolutely invaluable as we work together to fulfill our mission and vision. Thank you for being a part of this growing community. We look forward to connecting with you soon and wish you a pleasant experience during the rest of the virtual conference. Thank you.